What is the Pat Brown Institute?
One word that comes to mind when I think of Pat Brown Institute is dynamic.
Quality. Insight.
Good government.
Gets the job done.
It gives me hope for our future.
Pat Brown was a pretty extraordinary guy.
The California Water Project, the master plan for higher education, the state highway system.
He was a leader amongst those who dreamt that California could be the land where absolutely everything is possible.
And so I asked him in his later years, I said, Dad, why haven't they ever named anything after you? And he said, well, Kathleen, the only thing they wanted to name after me was a dam. And they wanted to call it Dam Brown.
You know, this is the Pat Brown Institute, and I probably know more about Pat Brown than anybody else in this room. I've talked to him more. And I remember a lot of things he said. And the legacy does pass on.
We continue to be honored that Governor Pat Brown chose Cal State LA to place his institute.
No unit at Cal State LA better represents our commitment to its city and its region than the Pat Brown Institute.
We do not invest in democracy in this country, unfortunately. We invest more in sports stadiums.
Everybody has a veto, but nobody has a green light.
One of PBI's central goals is to make democracy work better, feel better, and get more things done.
I'm so happy the Pat Brown Institute has created such a place for dialogue.
And I think everybody here presents a very interesting perspective.
All of our stakeholders from labor and from business and from the community.
They gave you the issues, the pros and the cons.
The topics are very timely.
But you also get to hear the other side of the story.
The discussion of immigration has been conflated into people are anti-immigrant.
It's not a very vocal support. I remember in the marches.
No, it was very vocal support.
Well,
very vocal support.
What do we need to do? A lot of ideas, but often you don't get your voice heard. Today you will be heard.
What's happening to that money?
What is a disabled community? What are we supposed to do?
Great to feel like you're a part of the conversation.
That perhaps I can make a difference.
To me, this is what our democracy is all about.
The Institute joined forces with Mayor Eric Garcetti to create the Civic University.
This is a very special Civic University class, and we're very excited to be part of this.
The best of academia and the best of government.
At Civic U, people learn how the government works and how to influence it.
Policy making is hand-to-hand combat.
Participants can come and get some of the knowledge that will give them better control.
And you couldn't get a better education than here at the Pat Brown Institute.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for tonight's mayoral debate live from the campus of Cal State Los Angeles, sponsored by the Pat Brown Institute.
The Institute's political debates, which are co-hosted with the League of Women Voters of LA and ABC TV, help the community to make informed choices.
But I think it's fair for the people of Los Angeles to know the difference between us.
So this is about the future of our city.
Our youth leadership programs show young people that their voices matter.
When you want to solve a problem and you're by yourself, you feel like you're weak, but when you're with your classmates, you feel like you can do something about it, you feel stronger.
I absolutely believe that what the Institute does makes a difference.
We have a common goal in the Pat Brown Institute.
My grandfather would be so proud of where the Institute is today.
We are dedicated to engagement, service, and the public good. And we are very proud of the work that the Pat Brown Institute continues to do.
So let's celebrate. It's a great legacy. Let's build on it and create something even better.